It's Wednesday, so that has to mean another PlayStation Store sale. This one, very, very good. Very solid sale here with the Big in Japan sale. So obviously, you've got a lot of Japanese titles on sales, but good stuff all around. Really digging. Just off the first page, I'm looking at the first page. Really good stuff discounted. So let's talk about it. Resident Evil 3, 50% off, $30. I feel like this is the cheapest the game has been. You know, there are some problems with it. There's some cut content, and it's a really, really short game. Resident Evil Resistance really doesn't make up for that. But if you enjoyed Resident Evil 2 Remake and you want more Resident Evil 3 still definitely has solid elements to it. $30 still might be a little bit too pricey. Like, if it was $20, I would say 100% go ahead and give that a buy. $30 might be a little hefty, but if you've been eyeing it for quite a while, I do think it's a solid pickup. DBZ Kakarot is $30. I really enjoyed DBZ Kakarot. However, just like with the majority of anime games, I usually recommend you to be a fan of the IP if you are getting into it. I don't think a lot of people are really buying DBZ Kakarot to experience the DBZ story for the first time. But it is a pretty faithful recreation of the Dragon Ball Z storyline, and obviously Dragon Ball is super, super iconic. Seeing some of those moments recreated in an open-world RPG is pretty cool. Mechanically, you know, it's not the greatest thing ever, but, you know, fundamentally, it's a mediocre RPG, but my DBZ fandom, and if you're a big DBZ fan, that's gonna heighten your enjoyment of the game, so that's really who it's for, and I think $30 is a pretty good buy for this one. Persona 5 Royal, on the other hand, 35% off for $39. Exceptional deal here. Of course, Persona 5 Royal is a masterclass in JRPG development. Persona 5 was tremendous, and Royal makes the game even better. If you never played Persona 5, this is the version of the game to play, and if you did play it in the past, there's reason to go back and play this again just because there's so much added content here and it's a worthwhile experience for just $39. You should know that Persona 5, the base game, will be added to the PlayStation Plus Instant Game Collection, whatever they're calling it, when the PlayStation 5 drops. So if you are picking up a PS5, if you do have a PlayStation Plus subscription, you can play Persona 5 that way, but I think Royal is a worthwhile game where you should be picking it up anyway, aside from the original. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, $9.59. I'm super high on the Naruto Storm franchise. I thought it was tremendous, and unfortunately, the Shinobi Striker game wasn't really my cup of tea. I much prefer Storm, but this is a great game, man. Again, obviously, should be a fan of the game, but it's a quality arena fighter as well. I think it's a great game, and they take some of the moments in the anime for the single player mode and just make them over the top. It is great. Like, you got crazy stuff happening right off the bat of the game, and I'm like, okay, this definitely did not happen in the anime, but honestly, I kind of wish it did. They took those moments and made them even more grandiose in scale, so definitely give that a shot for $9. It's pretty good. However, I would recommend you to pick up Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Legacy if you have never played any of the Storm titles. This gets you Storm 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the Road to Boruto DLC, so you get a lot of quality stuff here. Storm 1 single player isn't the greatest. Storm 2 and 3 are fantastic, fantastic games. And Storm 4, obviously, like I said, it's really good. Obviously, you're probably going to play Storm 4 for the majority of the time as your multiplayer arena fighter if you are looking at these as games to play with buddies, but the single player components for all three of the first three games are worthwhile and solid to play through. You'll get a bunch of trophies, good stuff there. $21 for it, I think, is a pretty great buy. Yakuza Remastered Collection is $30. The problem with this collection is you probably should play Yakuza 0, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2. The issue is the games are linked together, and you might as well play all of them in sequential order. Do keep in mind that these games are extremely, extremely long, so if you're trying to get into Yakuza as a franchise, it's going to take you a long time to get through everything, but is that necessarily a bad thing? Probably not. And Yakuza Remastered is definitely worthwhile to play. Start with Yakuza 0. That one's the prequel to Yakuza 1. Then you can jump to Kiwami, Kiwami 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And then you can also play Judgment, which is another game done by the same studio. It's 40% off for $24. This one also has English voice acting, so I do recommend Judgment highly. Over-the-top story. Great visuals, great gameplay, awesome theme song from that trailer, so definitely do check that out. That's $24, pretty good. Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch Remastered, $15. An excellent JRPG, a very good gateway JRPG, awesome visuals akin to a Studio Ghibli film. That's because they were involved with this game, and it looks fantastic. $15 for it is great. Give that a solid recommendation. Definitely a great pickup there. Nioh 2 is down to $30, pretty solid, all things considered. Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition, $17.49. Definitely the version of FF15 you should be picking up. This includes all the DLC as well as the Royal Edition upgrade. A lot of good stuff there. Comrades multiplayer, I did think in a lot of ways Final Fantasy 15 was a grandiose botch of a game, but there's definitely a lot of things you can enjoy. Visuals are stunning, gameplay is great, story at times is a little bit nonsensical, and some of you guys come at me for that, but, you know, me and my boy both are gigantic Final Fantasy fans, and we both have come to the conclusion that this is one of the weaker storylines in all of Final Fantasy. That's just my opinion, being a fan of the franchise for so long. I look at games, you know, like, obviously FF7, FF9, even FF12, with much better storytelling, but Final Fantasy 15 definitely has areas where it does shine greatly. Kingdom Hearts all-in-one package, $30. Do check that out if you've never played a Kingdom Hearts game or you're looking for everything in one collection. This includes Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5, 2.5, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8, and Kingdom Hearts 3. What you don't get is the Remind DLC. That is $25, $22.49 on sale right now as well. NieR Automata Game of the Yorha Edition, $20. Excellent, excellent game. Done by Platinum. They killed it with this one. Gameplay is great. Story is a little bit confusing at first, but then when you complete the game multiple times, it really comes together, and it comes together by the end. It is a great game. Fantastic, fantastic music. They really took everything that worked with the original NieR, added Platinum Games gameplay in this world, and it just became so much better. $20 for it is a great buy. Do check that out. DBZ Fighters Ultimate Edition, $17.59. Really good there. My Hero 1's Justice 2, $36. I don't really know if I would give that a recommendation. Not as good as Naruto Storm, and it's so pricey and doesn't have a lot of content, so there you go with that. Yakuza 0 is down to $8, really good buy there. Monster Hunter World Iceborne Digital Deluxe Edition, $30. Yakuza Kiwami 2 is $10. Really, really good. God damn, there's a lot of great deals here. Tales of Berseria, $10. Awesome JRPG there. Fantastic game and awesome main character, and really just a great story all around. Final Fantasy 12, The Zodiac Age is $25. Final Fantasy 9 is $10.49. Oh my god, you got just excellent game. Gravity Rush 2 is $7.39. If you do not have Gravity Rush 2, ASAP, go pick that up. That is great. Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel, $20. You guys know how I feel about that franchise. Amazing, amazing JRPG. Starts off a little bit slow, but it's a lot of character building, and then when they do pull the trigger on the big moments, it's just that much more impactful. Trails of Cold Steel 3 is $42. I believe Trails of Cold Steel 2 is on sale for $24. I remember seeing that on Twitter a little while ago. Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection is $22.49. Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana, $24.59. That's a great deal. I believe that's the cheapest that game has been. Trails of Cold Steel 2 is in fact $24. Bayonetta $18.74, kind of pricey there. Dragon's Crown Pro, $7. That's a steal. That is one of the best deals I've seen on that in a while. Sakura Wars $36. Maybe wait for that to get a little bit cheaper. Gravity Rush Remastered, that's Gravity Rush 1, originally a PS Vita game, $9.89. Another great game. Yeah, there's just a ton of deals here. I'll cover this more in depth in a future video, but I feel like I gave you guys a rundown of some of the stuff that did stand out to me, but there's hundreds and hundreds of deals, but those were some of the best. I see Star Ocean games on sale. Last Remnant Remastered, that's another good one. I'm just like scrolling and I keep seeing good deals. Valkyria Chronicles 4, Tokyo Xanadu, both of those are on sale for $12. Blaze Blue Central Fiction, $18. Yeah, just a lot of good stuff here. God damn, this is a great sale if you are into Japanese games. Have a look at everything that is on sale. Enjoy, pick some stuff up, and that's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.